Me not gentle. The political hot goose. You sit down for me, you the fry. I for down for you, you the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television.
Famble them mean are gentle, wonders never end. APC, they not the ever left. Monkey, not the left a black hand. This na the sign for sure the hungry belly want them. For sure the badat want them. The rikishi want them. The one that we think say APC good for them. Where President Biobi don't talk say APC not good for themselves, they're not good for that country. People and they not believe. Now the handwriting now it don't show so na the wall. We all know say the most disgraced and sacked former Vice President Sam Sumana, APC be don't drab him. They don't expel him, meaning they don't drab him na them party. Few, they say, they say because they say because not a Muslim, they say be lie saying a Muslim, not a Muslim, and it be lie say he get degree where not get master's degree. But honestly, that is not a requirement for let us turn president. If not academic requirement, they say if you're not able to read and write, meaning if you get basic education, meaning even if you stop Bekesef, you qualify for turn president of that country day if your party turn you flag bearer. So not to be reason that it was sufficient for sack Sam Sumana, and also religion. Not get no sign a constitution we say until you turn a religious person before you turn president. But that now the two reasons that the way APC be used for dreb Sam Sumana after which Sam Sumana spend plenty in couple with then due palm. If spend in couple for let and Nkrumah kind of power nine where he win now the second set the dreba they pull out few. That was a bad thing. But then we see them Sam Sumana after we they do and then they even we SLPP them. We a nice party. SLPP na Kumbra party. SLPP they elect everybody. SLPP then they stand for everybody and then they try to make sure say everybody gets justice. So SLPP party we all stand against that bad decision where Usman Fode and Sane and Nkrumah they been do where APC they been do against Sam Sumana just because na Konoman. And the reason we maybe believe say APC been drive Sam Sumana according to the constitution, the 1995 constitution we been dey trade. Wetin go make possible turn automatic flag bearer na APC. Now when you don't dey for consecutively 2 terms as vice president, automatically you qualify for become flag bearer. So APC being a party where tribalistic, APC being a party where regionalistic, and Sam Sumana na Easterner na Konoman, they not be one let it day continuously for 2 terms with Nkrumah for let it not turn president. So they decide for Drebam, they decide for Sakam, and then Drebam illegally. We make get an opportunity for turn flag bearer directly. So now so they been treated. When I find out say even Papa Sheki say we been in a power, ever get vice president for serve continuously 2 terms. They not do it because the constitution say if you're a vice president, you serve 2 terms, automatically they not get for do convention again. Now you then they put and Nkrumah and the APC they not be one day because Sam Sumana and I be Konoman and I be Easterner. So then Dreba. This Sam Sumana where everybody talk for. When he come, he go get victory now ECOWAS court. He go form a own party, he come. He still make power how. At the end of the day, he go embarrass himself, he embarrass him picking them, he disrespects his family, he disrespects him for see, and the Kono people will stand behind him. And the reason we make Kono people that they stand behind Sam Sumana now because of the fitiai, because of the disrespect, because of the molestation where APC began. But Sam Sumana not see all that one day, he grab, he run behind APC, then back. He follow them, he go down and Nkrumah house, he not sit down for let Ernest Kroma go big am. Just like, for example, where people then they say, like where President Bio go, even though President Bio not do no bad to KKY, but he still go for talk to her as a brother, for bring idea, big respect. Sam Sumana not sit down for wait for that kind of respect too. Now he grab, he took away, then go to Ernest Kroma, he go big Ernest Kroma, he team up na line for rest, na Ernest Kroma, like Bosco Kondo. Just like how Dennis Bright them, KKY Iman them. They all go together, then say then a cup. We don't know if na fufu cup or tomatoes cup or peace cup. Then go team out and Eskomai for that same rest. So he say he don't come back APC now apply. He say for let them take come back. But today, me found with the APC the 2022 constitution when a March 7, we don't come up PPRC, where they out there now. If anybody not protest against them, inside 14 days, and they turn a law. That constitution day, APC don't use them back for dupe and dump, use and dump Sam Sumana like betas. Before I they continue for show on that side, you where they watch na YouTube, subscribe. That red thing where they did press them. Subscribe, they press that bell for notification bell, that bell for all, decided for all. So that when they come on, you get them. And also, you know where they want na Hot Goose Network Salon Facebook page. Now for also follow the page and drop your message so that they will not say you save the part of this conversation. You when they listen to audio where you don't do share on another group. Let other serious Relenians and hear. Now my family, the disgrace we don't come again from Sam Sumana. They can say, create people then they say, first fool, na a fool. Second fool, not a fool, na stupidity. Now don't before Sam Sumana so now. So if Sam Sumana gets sense, he got the opportunity for petition the APC March 7, 2020 constitution. Let use in Bobo the way they inside APC. Let them file APC and let them put APC in a court. Let them petition that constitution day. Otherwise, if you left the loan 14 days after when they don't pull them from March 7, it got for turn a law. Now, one of the law inside that constitution day. We don't drive Sam Sumana, few, and don't useless and don't foolish am. Now the section article 2. Now the section 2, sorry. Section 2, when a part 2 of the APC 2022 constitution. Article 13, page number G, page letter G. Or they call them paragraph G. I begin. Chapter 2, Article 13 of APC, the March 7, 2020 Constitution. Paragraph G. It say, and I read a verbatim, the decision to readmit a person to the party shall be made by the National Delegate Conference. He said the decision from a granny where then Jama Swafe we don't understand how APC don't use the constitution for dump and for dump Sam Sumana again. That paragraph G say that decision where then they take for let somebody where they don't expel you, because chapter 2 talk about expulsion. You where they don't drive, you where they don't pull, you where they don't resign, you where they don't say no the APC again. Then you want can now back. Like how they been drive Sam Sumana. Now if you don't right say he say you want come back. So what did they say? They say that decision they according to this constitution now, where they want it's on law na APC. They say that decision they for let them bring you back. You where they don't drive, where you want come back. That decision they say that they take them na delegate conference. The following delegate conference. And now APC not ever get delegate conference yet. Delegate conference mean who said that they go gather for make convention, for elect flag bearer, for elect party executive them. Now then they call delegate conference. And they don't make that one the 8. APC get for maker and left 1 year to elections. Meaning when they go Then they go do another delegate conference day. Now then they go approve you now for let you to member now the party, or let them not accept you. Meaning they not even take decision into whether they go accept you when you don't come back, you when they don't dream, or you when they don't go, or they know they accept you. Now that the way that they do that conference day, now that they take that decision. And now, for let Sam Sumana able for contest for flag bearer position, in the first place, it get for the party get for show nomination dates before they go the delegate conference. They don't get a date where anybody they nominate a candidate where they use for go for flag bearer or any other position. And the date for the nomination in the end before the delegate conference they start. Meaning that end of the day, Sam Sumana not to member yet still na APC. And because not to member yet, nobody no get right for nominator. And even if the nominator, they're not going to uphold a nomination because in order to still member. And by the time Sam Sumana, then they can at the delegate conference, the nomination don't close. No more nomination. So when they can now, then just get for vote for the flag bearer and party executive the way they want. Then after that, then sit down now and discuss whether they for bring Sam Sumana, they for agree for let come back as a member of APC. That end of the day, Sam Sumana not get no opportunity for contest again. So now see how APC don't useless this man back. You now see how this man don't help hopeless himself. We now see how they don't dump again, how he don't embarrass himself and in family. We now see how Sam Sumana put the Kono people they pass shame. Kono people they be stand behind and not to because they be lekam pass all man. They be stand behind and not to because Kono people they tribalistic because they Kono brother. No. They be stand behind because of the fitiai and the disrespect and the molestation, the embarrassment where APC and Eskroma they be put pa Sam Sumana. For let them put shame pana. For let them put disgrace pana. Then they be for let them put embarrassment pana. He no green now. He left that shame by himself. He grab instead of he can respect to the people. He left a people in a corner. He run away go to an Eskroma in house. He go team up na line for corner. He beg an Eskroma instead of an Eskroma for don't come na corner. He beg in people. Like what him President Bio do to Yumkela, where even President Bio no do no bad to Yumkela. Yumkela say na SLPP member the Towe WhatsApp and mama that may vex he go. So President Bio na leader to that party. He say, well, me they take this leadership responsibility. They say me who be has the greatest responsibility. Collective responsibility where they take this leadership responsibility because now me na leader, you say me support me party member them, they will not do that to him mama, even though we not get video evidence to that day. But madam, you still go, he say, well, I talk to my brother publicly. That was a big respect. Now that respect Sam Sumana for no wait for, but he not agree. He run away, he go to an Eskroma house, he go embarrass himself, he go disgrace Kono people them, he make them laugh them people and then they funny them. Now APC don't laugh them, they don't laugh Sam Sumana, they don't disgrace them. So this clause, where then at chapter 2, article 13, paragraph G of the March 7, 2022 APC Constitution don't state and clear say the decision to readmit a person to the party, to the APC party, shall be made by the National Delegate Conference. Now, where they go conduct flag bearer elections, and they go conduct chairperson elections, they go conduct executive elections. Now that then they take that decision whether they for make you, they for bring you back to the party or they for deny you. And that then they Sam Sumana not going to contest. I will not tell you naturally. I say APC they use Sam Sumana for like come on a C4C so that you not go get a C4C party where you go get a crowd na kono so let you know get court kono vote. Now this APC they do serially, not to elect nobody. So the next person where APC they tangle now KKY, but KKY even get lock where you know we don't declare it because we don't tell her afraid. Listen to me, I don't want her. I don't want KKY. I don't want her thinly. Until listen to me, take that advice. Now the next one still where they enter. We now see the strategic reason why Mohammed opportunist Bangura he run away, come out behind Sam Sumana, he came to Samora quick because of this clause with the insider constitution. We don't see the smartness. We don't see the reasons they were being talk say Mohammed Bangura a dangerous boy. Why he come out they come? Now because that clause they. And now I advise Sam Sumana, if himself one felt like man, for maintain himself, let APC not dump her and dupe her for nothing. Again, right now for use in Bobo them because you know to remember right now, it go use in Bobo them within at the party, then get right for go petition that constitution day. Then go petition them, then go put them to a stop, it not go become a law. But after 14 days, it will become a law. Sam Sumana is dumped, is duped. APC don't dupe him and don't dump again for another second time. This don't tell you say APC not good for themselves. They're not good for that country. Anytime APC come closer to you, now reason make them they come. Not to let they like you. Now for you, their own selfish desire. And when they achieve them, it they left you in pain, it they left you in distress, it they left you in frustration. Then they left for the celebrate. So now so they get for can do whoever they go join and say then they make up. But they know the land, let them follow the history of APC. The recent one at Sam Sumana, where they don't disrespect right now. But they want to not understand. But APC not get for win that elections. SLPP the winner. Because APC today they don't even get convention. They don't know nothing what they get for do. So me don't know who side they get for come out with the hala. Me family, I don't get plenty for talk today. Each one bring one. Every SLP member, serious reunions. Each one now for bring one. When I go out there and bring one person inside the party, when I go out there and bring one person inside the party, you would have been done there in the defense. One person go hang panam, call him constantly, make a party for let bring him so that President Okanubio go win with no runoff, so that he will continue for make Salon remain sexy and attractive. Because you use President Bio in campaign, in success story for bring people in. And this election, not to about cause, not to for say they don't kill Posiana, they don't beat Posiana, no, not to that one year. What you 1 year, now what you don't do for the people there. 11 years APC, tangible show. We are not able to do nothing. We are the complain about light. If we have been bring light throughout 10 years, light not for the matter be enough for fact for the bring light they elect today. If we have been make road, matter be enough for the fact for make road and bridge and elect today. Meaning APC not ever succeed. We get for show policy. What you don't do and what you get for do. Me family, me na gentle, the political hot goose. You see don't pay me the fryer for don't pay the nyaka nyaka. Una share. Let's see Australian as a yeri. The game don't get yaba. The game don't get cacto. Una low pusher. Matter be you 9 day in charge. Una low we go no more.
Hot News Network TV.